Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Football Update. The HG man is here. We are here to update you as the market is going. We are going to discuss about Victor Osimhen, Dusan Vlahovic, Benjamin Sesko, Victor Gokres, and Benjamin Sesko, and Matthias Cunha. Before we dive into the detail, please, if you like what you do here, please do consider to subscribe to our channel, like, share, and don't forget to comment. Now, let's dive into the details. The news going around today is that Arsenal have contacted the camp of Victor Osimhen. Yes, Arsenal have contacted the camp of Victor Osimhen. Arsenal are pushing, or Arsenal are negotiating with Victor Osimhen people to know the situation around the player, how the deal is going to go through and everything. But the two sticking point now is, number one, Victor Osimhen is currently on loan, on season long loan in Turkey. Now, if Osimhen must come to Arsenal, it must be on a permanent transfer, not on loan. Osimhen is not interested in going for a loan deal again. If it must be a loan, it must be obligation to buy. It's as good as buying now. So Osimhen as a player is not interested. He's cancelling his loan spell in Turkey and coming to a loan in England, in Arsenal. So that is one of the sticking points. It must be buying now. Another sticking point is that Arsenal wanted to pay around 50 million euros, but Napoli want around 60 to 70 million euros. You know, you still remember in the summer, they valued the player around 120, 130, 110 million pounds. But now the valuation has dropped significantly. They are now looking for 60 to 70. But Arsenal are willing to pay around 50 or less than 50 now. So this is a two sticking point. If Arsenal are willing to go and pay up to 60, 65, 70, and they are willing to buy now, Victor Osimhen is willing to come because he is a fan of Premier League. He wants to play for Premier League. He wants to play for Arsenal. He likes to play in England. So he will willing to come. That is number one. Another player that Arsenal are seriously pushing for is Benjamin Sesko. Yes, Arsenal are seriously, they are doing everything possible to sign Benjamin Sesko. They have initially put in bid, but the bid is loan with option to buy in the summer. But Sesko as a player and his camp say no. He's not going to go on a loan. He's a big player. He's a big player to go on a loan. So if anything must to happen, it must be on a permanent move. That means if Arsenal want to sign him now, they must sign him on a permanent move. Player is not interested, is coming on loan. That is one of the sticking points for Benjamin Sesko. And again, if Leipzig must allow him to go now, it must be on a permanent deal. It must be on 70 million euros. That is another problem. The problem now is, are Arsenal willing to go and pay 70 million for Benjamin Sesko and bring him now? That is two problems they are facing now. But if they really need a striker, as they need, that's what they're supposed to be. Because if you watch Manchester City, in the summer, Mamouche only worth about 25 to 30 million euros. But now Man City are paying 70 or over 70 to get the signature of Omar Mamouche. If you need a striker, if you need to sign a player now, sometimes you need to go or you need to do crazy things so that you get what you want. If Arsenal want, they can go on and sign Benjamin Sesko as they are pushing now, as they are doing their best, but they need to go and put the money to table. That is one of the things. And sign him now, unless they want to wait till the summer when the price will now come down a bit. But remember, in that summer, so many other clubs will jump because the likes of Chelsea, Man United, and the other club are very interested and also monitoring the situation. It's only that the player himself has choose Arsenal. He loves Arsenal. He loves Mikel Arteta. He loves London. He loves everything about Arsenal and is willing to come and play for Arsenal and play under Mikel Arteta. So if Arsenal can fast forward their move now and put the money to the table, Benjamin Sesko is willing to come to Arsenal now, not in the summer. Another player linked to Arsenal today is Matthias Cunha from Wales. You know, we report that a few weeks ago that Cunha and Wales have agreed contract extension. But up till now, the contract is not yet signed. The contract meant to be assigned 2 weeks ago, but it's not yet not signed. Maybe Arsenal is one of the reasons why the contract is not yet signed, because Arsenal are on the background pushing for the deal because they seriously need Matthias Cunha. Remember that Cunha has been in Arsenal list for a very long time. In the summer, Arsenal have put in a bid for Matthias Cunha, which was rejected by Wales. And since then, he has been in Arsenal list. So Arsenal knows about the deal. Arsenal knows about the contract. Arsenal knows about the wages. They know all about the contract. And they are now on the ground pushing, trying to turn player head so that he will not sign extension. They are trying to do everything to know whether they are going to push through the deal to happen in this January, not in the summer. So let's watch and see how this one, especially this Matthias Cunha. Let's keep eyes on the deal because something might happen from there. If he didn't sign a contract extension this week, entering next week, you know that something is really going to happen. But let's watch and see how this one is going to pan out. Another player we are discussing today is Dusan Vlahovic of Juventus. As we all know, Juventus has just concluded signing Kolo Muani from Paris and German. Yes, they have concluded signing Kolo Muani, and they are now willing to allow Dusan Vlahovic to go, whether on loan or in a permanent deal. The only sticking point there is one, he's very on the high wage in Juventus. That is number one. If Arsenal have to sign him now, they have to sign him. They have to give him the same wage bill he was in the Juventus. Another one is if Arsenal must sign him, if it is on loan, it must be loan with obligation to sign him in the summer. That is what Juventus want. Or you come now and sign him. So it's left for Arsenal to decide what they have to do. But let's keep eyes on this because Arsenal still considering maybe this is going to be one of their last options. If they did get Sesko, because Sesko is their top target, followed by Matthias Cunha. If they can't get their top target, they might turn to Dusan Vlahovic. Another player is Victor Gokres. You know, he has a release clause of 84 million euros. The news is that Arsenal are willing, that Mikel Arteta has given go ahead to go and pay the release clause and bring him. But the problem is a player willing to come this January. Victor himself has said that he wants to stay until the summer before making any move. But this is transfer market. Anything can happen. Club can go and turn things around, convince the player and pay the money. He will now come now instead of January. So let's wait and see how it's going to pan out. But the gettable option now for Arsenal is um, a Brazilian striker, Jesus, Jesus somebody. Yes, he's upcoming Brazilian striker. That is player that if Arsenal need now, they will go and sign him. Yes, he's a Brazilian striker. And now the club are willing to do business with Arsenal because they are on their summer now. So they can do any business and sign a replacement. It's more conducive to them now to do a business rather than in the summer where they will be in their middle of where they will be in the middle of their own season, while the European clubs will be in their summer. So if Arsenal want to sign the player, they are willing to sign, they are free, or there is opportunity now to sign him. He's just a 23 years old playing in Brazilian league. So it's left Arsenal to decide what they have to do and how they have to do it. So this is the news today. Don't forget that we are here every day to update you of what is going on and how the market is moving. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to share our videos. Don't forget to like and don't forget to comment. Thank you and stay safe.